Harris, we've got a few more members in the chat, so I'll ask you once again. We've got Spam, you've got Fakiee, who I know you're very high on when it comes to top centers available to be drafted in Season 5. And then you've got Radiant on the other side. And, of course, can't forget about Colt. What are you looking most forward to between these two teams?
Well, I think defensively it's going to be a lot of fun. That DTrick and Fakiee combo has been so nasty. You got Glow and Colt on the other side. I'm interested to see how these two teams handle each other. This ENG team, hot as any team in the world right now. But this HG squad, they got a lot of talent. So I'm excited to see how it all turns out.
Speaking of defense, you've got Radiant and company getting the steal there to start things off. Radiant pick and roll action, top of the key, takes a shot. That one's going to be heavily contested and an easy defensive rebound there. Fakiee launches it. Could have had an easy midi, takes it all the way to the right corner, and that one's going to be good.
Yeah, nice shot there from Spam. Radiant trying to take that quick three off the pick. Couldn't get it to drop. Good defense from Dawsix. Another good play there. Let me tell you, if there's one person who's really impressed me over the past month, it's TreyDollaz. He dominated during the Combine, dominated during the WR Finals the other night. He's really ramping it up as we get closer to Vegas.
And that's what you want. It's kind of like when you get into March Madness or anything else, right? You want to get hot at the right time and the right moment going into the playoffs, if you will. And that's what it is for TreyDollaz and a lot of other prospects is you want to get hot and stay hot well before the draft.
Yeah, a lot of people thought that no-look team was going to be the absolute favorite for Vegas, but it really does seem like it's going to be this ENG team who just beat them the other night and has the potential. I don't know the last time this happened. Maybe we can get somebody in the chat. What was the last time that a team won the WR Finals on both consoles? Because that's obviously something pretty rare, but shout out to them if they get it done.
Now, hang on a second. If I remember correctly, you were also very high. I think I would dare enough to say that you were having no look as the favorites. Are you saying now that you've got ENG, or do you think it's still kind of no look, but ENG is kind of knocking on the doorstep? What are your feels here?
I would say that no look is probably. I would say that this ENG. If the ENG,
nice pass back. I'm
wins
sorry.
tonight, no, you're fine. If ENG wins tonight, I think that they're probably taking over the favorite. I mean, look at them right now. Like they're so hard to beat because of their defense. And no offense to No Tolerance, but they've slowed up a little bit. I think this ENG team is really catching fire at the right time.
I mean, yeah, you've gone up against Radiant, DT, Colt, Glow. Yeah. And obviously it's only a first quarter. It's only a 10-0 lead, but it ain't pretty when you've got a cold ring 2 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, it's not great. That's just what this ENG team does, man. They're so devastating.
Radiant trying to work something out. Got no space there whatsoever. Nice pick up there. Gets it down to Glow, who gets the easy jam to finally put themselves up on the board. Get another foul there. We will go ahead and get you guys a listen in to Radiant's team to start off the second quarter. Let me ask you this. If Spam was eligible, would love to get your take on where you would rank him. And I know you've got something going on there, so I'll ask you here in a second. But you've got Trey trying to make something happen at the top of the key. He takes a shot, but that one's going to be heavily contested. DTrick with the offensive rebound. Pump fakes a couple of times. Tries to get it to the top of the key, but that one's going to be deflected. You back with me?
I'm here.
Awesome. I was going to ask you, Spam, if he was eligible, where is he making it on your big board, pal?
Oh, he'd be the number one pick.
He'd be the number one pick. He's going up above Greens.
I'd put him and Johnny are. I think Johnny might be the first or second best player in this class. I think Spam and Johnny would probably be 1A, 1B. His ability to run an offense on 2K22 is just insane. I mean, he's done it with multiple teams, multiple rosters. I feel like you put him in the league with, elite coaching and elite teammates, and I feel like he could be almost an instantaneous MVP candidate in the league. He's really that good. And I also think that his skill set coming over from Park and Stage, I think, this is really the perfect time for him to start making this move to Pro-Am. I think Spam, to be honest, is as close to a superstar prospect as the league has ever had. I mean, he already has a nice following on multiple different platforms. He has a pretty big fan base. People know who he is in the 2K community. I feel like he has a real chance to take over the league whenever he ends up in it.
High praise there, man. You think he is the most anticipated superstar
Yeah.
when it comes time for him to be drafted in season 6.
In terms of like, oh my God, this guy is finally in the league. Outside of maybe just Chalk, I feel like Spam is probably going to be the most hotly anticipated guy to join the league, at least since I've joined. I mean, they're obviously, it's kind of hard to judge that season 1 crew and that season 2 draft because like those were the Pro-Am OGs. But in terms of like third generation prospects for the league, Spam really is the number one guy. Him, Glizzy, MJB, Claude, these elite top end guards, they're really going to be the next generation. And I think Spam will be the leader.
Shot clock violation as they're not able to get that one up. And it's a 14-2 lead for ENG. High praise coming for Harris for iBall. Spam again in the start of the second quarter. We'll get you guys a listen in for Radiant and Company. Spam walks it back, has a midi. Not going to go on that one. And Colt with the rebound. Trying to push the pace. DT with the ball. Looking to get a reset to Radiant as he does. Little pick and roll action at the top of the key. Got a slip from Colt. No pass there. Radiant with the fadeaway shot. That one's not going to go. Glow with the rebound. Radiant's cold. Got to think that's got something to do with his hesitation to take that 3 initially as he finally takes it. Not going to connect on that one. I think it's the second time he's been cold in that first quarter.
It is. I respect his wanting to really put them suckers up. But, yeah, down 14-2, maybe not the time to be taking threes off the cold ring.
It is a best of 7, so plenty of adjustments to be made as it's going to be TreyDollaz with less than 5 seconds to go. Try to make a play himself. Calls a cut from the left corner. Got to chuck it up. Ugly shot. Not going to go. Defensive rebound.
Good
Trying
defense.
to push the pace is Radiant. Only 2 points here in the first quarter for them. 12-point deficit. Radiant thought he had a shot there instead. Midi can't green it. Can't make it to go. Gets the offensive board, gets it back to Radiant on top of the key. 5 seconds left, getting bumped around everywhere.
Dawsix is all over him, man.
DT's going to have to chuck that one up, and that one's not going to go. And that, Harris, is going to be the end of the first quarter, and I'm not going to lie. 14-2 is not what I had in mind when I came in broadcasting this game.
Me neither. Extremely surprised to see this scoreline right now. Extremely surprised to see Radiant struggling this much, but Dawsix has been, one of the better locks in Pro-Am over the past couple weeks. Definitely has been creeping up my big board. He was awesome the other night for the WR finals. He's playing really well tonight. He's a guy who, spent basically the entire year last year on the T-Wolves gaming bench. I think if he's given a chance to start this year, I think he could surprise people.
Nada, zip, zilch for Radiant as he's 0 for 5 coming into the second quarter. Coach Jay, let me know when we're ready for a listen in, and we'll get our viewers over there as you get a nice green there from the right hash to make it a 17-2 lead. And let's go ahead and check out that listen in.
Be aggressive too, though, Glo. They give you a lot of slips. Remember that.
Oh, yeah.
No, I was waiting on him to read. Bro, he was just spamming.
Be aggressive, bro. Be aggressive.
Come on.
I got you.
We're good.
I'm chasing Beach. I'm chasing Beach.
I got his wing.
It's the cut. It's the cut. I'm chasing.
Let's go. Good. It's straight up D. Don't reach on this shit. I'm chasing Beach. Chasing.
I got Fakiee. I got you. I got him. Good D.
I got his wing. I'm good.
Go.
Shit, I got you. Pull up. Good shot.
Oh my God, I can't miss that, bro.
We're good. Get back.
Oh, this shit is ass, bro. Come.
I got his wing.
Watch a cut.
I'm good.
He's popping out. Get there.
Good D. They wasting mad time.
I got his middle.
DT. 5, 4.
Late.
Oh, that can't happen,
bro.
I crashed too. That he's about to get heads off offense. I'm done.
I just read it though. Read it, y'all. We didn't have position.
What's up? He gonna block you.
I mean, that is bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. That's bullshit. Get back.
Corner.
Stay ready.
Oh my God.
No, this is true.
It's cool, bro.
Bro, we can still literally win this game though that we're struggling in so much. Come on.
No, we good. We just gotta hit our shots.
They ran kings.
Come back. Hear me?
He got no.
There it is.
Like, come on, bro.
Let's go. I'm chasing DTrick. You taking a walk? I'm chasing.
I'm back, DT. I'm back. I ain't gonna lie, Figgy.
We can still easily win this, bro. They're not,
Yeah, this shit
not
easy.
doing nothing crazy.
DT, come on.
DT, playmaker shit.
Good shot. Good shot.
Come on,
There
DT.
it
Come on, come on.
There you go. Niggas is ass. Come on, man. Good D down. Good D.
I'm leaving. Go, Glo. I'm leaving.
I got his middle.
Triangle coat.
I
You
tried
can't
to
get
get
this.
that.
That's a good shot. That's me.
Fuck, I
I'm
tried to
kind of
get
stuck
that.
right now. He has a badge now, though. If he doesn't, if we don't give
Nah,
him
he got it. He probably got it.
Wait, come back. I thought you were slipping, bro.
They ran kings.
Come
Oh,
on.
you covered them. We just gotta hit the shot. Get it.
Oh, come on.
That's cool. Just take what they're giving us. I ain't like they giving up a lot of slips too. See that shit?
Kings.
They
I'm
giving
letting
up
Kings.
Oh, that's a steal. Fuck.
Shoot it up for us.
Good shot. Damn.
Good shit.
Damn, bro. Can I fucking make a shot?
We're good. Don't trip.
I need
Yeah, we
Nah.
got spam up top.
I'm standing in the paint. Come down.
Good shot, Radiant. Come on. Good shot.
Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Hey, they giving up them slips a lot.
He has badge.
Come on, bro. 13.
Play the wing, DT. I got you in the middle. We can run kings off this, y'all. We can run kings. He's rapping. It's the rap. Oh, man.
Early.
I'm chilling.
Take it.
Come on, 11. Don't let him go quick.
I'm chasing DTrick.
I'm gonna TreyDollaz.
I got his middle. I'm in his chest. I'm back. I got his middle.
Triangle code. Oh my God.
You there?
Grab it.
Oh, the O pass.
Stay.
Left corner. Good D.
Oh, come on. I think we get wall. Use DT to get up.
Yeah, you good.
It's cool. Let's just get some right here.
Shot Radiant.
Come on, we got to get back. 7. Zone. I got right.
They gotta let me grab that, bro.
No way, bro.
That's
Play
free.
both sides. DT.
Yeah, I got both sides. Don't follow your corner cut, bro.
7.
Play in his middle. Switch.
I got the cut.
Get up.
I ain't gonna lie, I just slid like shit. That's me, bro.
1 second. We're good. 1 second.
That's me. I slid like
We're
shit,
good.
bro. That's
Oh,
not
You're trying to meet him too far, though.
every time you run away, he just fade. That's why I'm doing that. I got it. I play.
We're good. He has 2. We just got to fight. He has 2 threes and a half. The other 4 were on the fucking break.
No, it's not even a break. It's
not
O
even a break.
boards.
It's O boards. Yeah.
O boards.
We're good, though.
You fucking good.
14. We should be down by like 30 the way we're playing, honestly.
Use DT to bring it up.
Good pass. Shot.
I cannot fucking shoot, bro. This is Trey.
And this nigga worms me.
I fouled him. That's me, bro.
Yes,
Fuck,
We're
bro.
good.
I'm on DTrick, bro. I'm on DTrick.
My controller too much. It's not. Fuck, bro. I can't fucking shoot, bro. This shit is trash.
What we doing, DT?
I got his wing.
The cut. Stay up.
Hey, stay.
Stay.
Yeah. Stay. You're good.
He not on shit, man. You good.
Damn, that's me.
Gotta be up on that, though, bro.
Nah, that's on me. That's the first one I gave up all game, baby. That's me.
DT on the wrap though. DT on when he runs all the way through the paint, stay on spam because I can get back. He's giving me enough time to get back.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
It's not about you though.
No, I know.
I'm good. I got his middle. I'm playing him straight up. Just play behind me.
Good D.
Good D,
I didn't get a leak. Fuck, I didn't get a leak. Oh, I didn't get
You're good.
Oh, good D. That stops. That's what we need. Right?
It's a little bit closer. Kinda.
It's a shellacking.
Sorta.
It was a flood. Now it's a shellacking is kind of the way that I'm thinking about it.
It's a 15-point ball game here in the second half in this game one. Best of 7 series, so plenty of adjustments to be made between games to make this a series, and that one is going to be out of bounds, Harris.
Oh, no, dude. He wait, hold on. No, he snatch blocked it, and then his guy stepped out of bounds, so HG's going to keep the ball.
That transition happened so quick. I was like, oh, that's a weird animation for me, but gets a green and a midi out of it.
Thanks, 2K.
Make it a 13-point ball game.
You just got to say thanks, 2K, and move on to the next play. That's all that is.
I hear you've been playing some rec, man.
I've been attempting to play rec. It's a mess. Not even me, the
Nice
number 1
shot.
center in the season 5 draft class, can play rec.
Nice shot there by Spam. You know, talking about Spam, in the games that we've called, something that I've noticed is that when it comes down to the wire, sometimes if a team is down by 2, as he tries to take that attempt and he gets it to go in, couldn't get the jam and the highlight he wanted. You won't see that on his mixtape. But in terms of Spam, I feel like sometimes if he's down by 2, he'll look for that clutch 3 to put his team up instead of trying to take what the defense takes. And that's the only thing that I've noticed late in the fourth quarters in terms of decision making.
Oh, we have a lot of guys in the league. They play to the drama is what they do. You have a lot of guys who want to have that 3-2-1 buzzer beater moment. And, you know, I respect Spam for it, but, you know, I hope that even you can see it, India, that, like, you know, this is something that I've, you know, with this draft class this year is that, like, you could watch any specific game and, like, maybe not know who the best prospects in the world are. I feel like every time I watch Spam, I'm just like, holy cow, this guy is a prodigy. I mean, he is a legit prodigy for the league. And you're even seeing it tonight. I mean, he's going up against 5 league players. There's nothing to him. It's wild, the growth that he's shown since, you know, last post draft.
Nice. Definitely grown a lot since last post draft, especially with the success that he had at the UPA event down in Dallas. Look forward to seeing him play in Vegas in a month, actually.
Mm-hmm.
In about a month and a day, maybe, as you've got a 40-26 ball game here. We'll try to get you guys another listen in the fourth quarter, assuming no one quits out, which probably is going to happen as Spam gets to the free throw line and gets himself a midi to extend the lead.
I'll say this much. Obviously, since the patch, we've had a lot of guards really struggle. I feel like Spam since the patch, because he is so much just, you know, talent dribbling the ball, that I feel like he has such a distinct advantage over a lot of other guards, because his ability to break people down, get to the mid range, get to the hashes for open shots, it's kind of unparalleled right now, and it's kind of nuts that, like, he can't be in the league this year, but he's been very clearly the best guard.
Radiant with a nice fadeaway from the top of the key. You know, we talk about point guards and the top ones. I don't think we've together called a game of Fanta playing in these finals. I could be wrong because we've called so many of these broadcasts, but I don't think we've gotten a chance to see Fanta play in the finals with FSG, the team that he represents. As you've got Spam getting clobbered all over the space, finds the open DTrick in the right corner for an easy green.
Yeah, and also, you know, we've talked a lot about the guards. We haven't even talked that much about Fakiee and DTrick, who have combined to be one of the best defensive front court pairings. I mean, I don't want to say ever, because that's a bit hyperbolic, but they've just been fantastic. I mean, they've really shut down multiple great teams. Their ability also to get boards and start breaks have been really impressive too. This ENG team kind of starts with them and grows outwards, of course, with the stars at guard as well. Great pass.
Great pass, but an even better shot.
That was crazy.
Dawsix. Would be interesting to see what his journey's like, try to make it back into the league.
Yeah, Spam is doing the passing people open thing, which is really rare for a 2K guard. And it's just, he's great.
Has someone else open in the right corner. Took a little too long. Glow's got to do something with it. And he goes up with it. It's going to be contested. He had an open man in the right corner, but just took a little bit too long as Trey gets it down to DTrick. Pump fake 1-2. Gets it to go. And that's an 18-point lead. And Coach Jay might as well try to get a listen in if we can before they all quit here in a minute. Let's go to that listen in.
All right, come on, let's turn up, bro. Last quarter.
Oh, no, it was just that first quarter, but we've been trading with them the whole game since then.
I'm trying to get something.
Run Kings right here. I got your middle, DC. Good D, Colt. Get that. Look what this shit's called.
I'm quitting
I'm
this
out of
shit,
here. I'm
bro.
out of here.
Wait, y'all quitting already?
Yeah,
I mean, we
yeah,
can't get a
we're good.
start.
We're good. We're good.
We started out bad in the first. The shit's over.
No, we started off.
I'm gonna get a shot.
I'm getting on my I'm getting on my 6'5". I
How
can't
these
keep
still-
I
bro, I
can't
can't-
keep
Yo, they
up
are
with him on my
dicks.
6'6". When he's on a 5'8", I can't.
We did our best here. So we tried to get the viewers to listen in, but it looks like Radiant and company weren't having it. Homicide Gang decided to dip out a little bit too quick. And that's going to be the end of game one. It is going to be 53-32 in favor of ENG. Harris, you a little bit surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. This is just what ENG has done to people over